Nobody hear you loud ass car. No one cares that bad. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Monet here. I know y'all see the fit. I'm in the scrubs. We on our way to work. I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice or if I can just hear it because I'm so stuffed in my head. You know, like that, you just want to lay down. But I wanted to do a video about my new job at the hospital as a critical care tech and kind of like what that job entails now that I'm officially working. So I'm a nursing student right now currently. I'm going into my senior year this fall. Can't believe I'm a grown-up. Nursing school has been an experience. I've had a great time so far. I think it's really interesting learning everything. And this job really puts it to real life. Like being in a hospital, I feel like I'm so blessed that I haven't really had any experience in a hospital with a sick family member or even myself, or like I haven't really been in a hospital all my life. So it's really been an experience just seeing everything that we've been learning about, and like even just the supplies and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Smelling the smells and like being on my Grey's Anatomy moment. It's just been crazy. Even putting on my scrubs, I'm like, wow, I feel so official, and like no jewelry and just like no nails. It's just really been a blessing. I feel like this is such a good thing to do before starting your job as a nurse, is getting some experience in a hospital as a critical care tech, or there are other positions like maybe a medical assistant that you could do to get just some experience so you're prepared and not just totally shocked when you start clinical, or if you just like are just going into it. So far all of the nurses have told me like, this is a great step, I wish I did this type of thing. Yeah, so I'm really excited to go into clinical this upcoming senior year because I've been talking to patients. Yeah, I just feel like I'm familiar with the environment right now. Even if the hospitals are different, like I feel like I can do anything right now, okay? I'm still in training, so I have to do 10 shifts with another critical care tech where I'm basically helping them. After these 10 shifts, then I'm gonna go off by myself. But basically, this job entails taking their vital signs, taking the patient's vital signs, doing any handiwork, maybe like cleaning any messes that the patient does, changing their beds, doing like bedpans, kind of just like all the dirty work. So, you know, I've smelled some smells so far. I've washed some bodies, and like, it's just crazy doing everything in a bed. Let me tell you some things that have stood out to me that I didn't expect. One, they use so many freaking supplies. I was so shook the first night. She's like, yeah, I don't play around. Like, we go in, we sanitize. I put gloves on. I check the vitals. I take the gloves off. I sanitize, go to the next room. Like, I knew you're supposed to sanitize and, like, wash your hands, introduce yourself, do all those things. Like, but the way that they use gloves, like, for every single room, and just, like, watching them put them on, do vitals, like, real quick, and then take them off, and then just, like, I don't know. I just thought that was such a waste. And, like, if you take anything into a room... What the F? Did you guys hear that? What is that noise? If you take any supplies into a patient's room and you don't use them, you can't take them back out. You just have to get rid of them. And I just feel like, I don't know, there's a lot of waste going on in general in a hospital. And I mentioned it to one of the techs, and they're like, yeah, we've been working on trying to cut it. And I'm like, I can't imagine how much hospitals all over the country use. Like, I don't know, I just thought that was crazy. I understand it though, but you don't need to glove up to take vitals. You need to glove up and on and off, unless it's like a contact precaution patient. Like, another thing is, I feel like the work dynamic and like relationships between your status is like a big thing. Like, you do not talk to no doctor, first of all. I didn't expect to talk to no doctor, but like, the nurses gave me just like bad vibes. I don't know. And I'm like, I would never, I don't know if I'm working with someone, if this tech is gonna be wiping my patients' asses for me. Like, I just feel like I'm appreciative of like all the work that's going on. And I don't know, I just felt like I was chopped ass liver, and the nurses were like, you do this, you do that. Like, what happened to hello? What happened to how are you? And that goes into my other thing that I realized that, y'all, I just thought that as a nurse, as a healthcare worker, as, you know, a person that's caring for someone, like, there's no judgment, there's no bias there. You have to have a fucking pure heart for that shit. Some people are just built like that, where you can, you know, I just thought it was unsaid that we all, I don't know. Well, on my first shift, like, this was like the first thing that smacked me in my face was that we were doing rounds, and that's when you kind of just pass off your patient to the next person, and they were talking all shit and all work on like this one patient. And it just had me really shook because they were laughing and just like, oh, I can't believe she was laid out like this, and like I go in the room and she's like this and da-da-da, and I'm just like, on my first day, y'all, like, I never met y'all before, and like you're just going off about this patient who's in their most vulnerable state, who's in the hospital, who doesn't want to fucking be in the hospital. Like, imagine like talking shit right outside of her room. Like, this patient had cancer, she was an old lady, like it metastasized her brain, like she was very vulnerable, like just fragile, just, and her healthcare workers are literally talking about her like this. It just made me want to cry. I was just like, I cannot believe that doesn't even cross my mind. Like, I'm literally getting chills right now. I just can't believe that they thought it was funny, or just they thought that, I don't know who they think they are to just talk about a patient like that. So that can never be me. Just know if I'm taking care of you, I'm not thinking of you like that, and I just couldn't believe that. And it just really opened my eyes that people are always just like, I even thought so too, that like, oh my gosh, you're a nurse, oh my gosh, you're a doctor, like you're such a good person, like you are such a selfless, caring person. But like, no, they're over here talking shit behind your back when you're in your most vulnerable state in the fucking hospital. Like, I don't know, that just, and then they laugh and expect me to be like, no girl, that's not cute. So couldn't be me. You see me just using my badge or whatever. That was something that shocked me. And yeah, I'm actually going in to my 4th shift tonight. I was actually so freaking nervous. Like, a few of my friends already have this job, and they were just like, you're gonna be so stressed, like, and telling me all like their horror stories. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like my life is over, I'm gonna be working 12-hour overnight shifts, I'm gonna die, like I'm gonna be traumatized, all these patients are gonna, I'm not gonna be able to do it. And then I get here and I'm like, why didn't you guys tell me the good stuff? I'm like, couldn't you tell me that it's like really rewarding, and like that I can do it, and like we're so capable, and like, I don't know, because like that's what I would tell someone. Like, if you're thinking of getting a job like this, especially even like, I don't have any experience, to be honest, but like I'm so capable. Just to be taught under someone, girl, like you'll be fine. Only good vibes. Okay, let me say a few more things before I go in for the night, because I think I'm gonna talk some more tomorrow morning, or maybe tomorrow going into my shift, because I don't want to be talking after my shift. I'd be tired as hell. So looking back before I started, I wish I was more confident. I wish I just told myself it's gonna be okay. And the way that I have a smile going into my shifts is all that matters to me. I keep saying that, but like, as long as I'm not crying, and like, I thought I was gonna be crying in the bathroom, taking breaks and like crying and having breakdowns and shit. Girl, we are capable. You can fucking do anything you set your mind to. I don't even know why I doubted myself for 1 second. But, you know, there are gonna be crazy nights where it's stressful and stuff, but as long as you know your responsibilities, and, you know, it's just all about being helpful for this position. So it's not like you're the doctor where you're determining their life, like medications and all those things. Like, you can relax with this, not relax, but you don't have the stressors of the life-changing decisions. Do you know what I'm saying? You're there to help, and as long as you're ready to be helpful and be there and stuff like that, girl, you are fine. So basically, the next 2 weekends, I'm doing 3 overnights in a row. So today's Thursday, I'm gonna do tomorrow night, and I'm gonna do Friday, and I'm gonna do Saturday night. So basically the whole weekend's gone. I wake up on Sunday like in a trance. I'm like, what day is it? What time is it? What just happened? Like, it really goes by so fast. I think time is an illusion. So I mean, 12-hour shift is like a lot, especially since I haven't worked in like a year and a half since like COVID. This was a shock for my body. My back hurt, my legs hurt, my hips hurt. But I just think it's really rewarding, and being in a training position right now, I'm just taking advantage of it, just really trying to learn, really just you have a lot more leeway than you think. Like, you're not being thrown in like you're freaking expected to know how to do all these things. You know, I've been in nurse mode where I've been thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do IV medications and all these things, but no, you're not there yet. So if you're in nursing school, I think this is a really good job to start off with. just to get your feet wet. It's good for your resume. Like, you got experience. Like, it's gonna be good, girl. And after I'm finished my orientation, which is 10 shifts in 4 weeks, which is a lot of fucking shifts, I go to 4 shifts in 6 weeks requirement. So it's gonna be fine during the school year. Like, it's not gonna be heavy. I can basically work like every other week, maybe every week type of thing. So, and it's just one overnight. Like, it'll be fine, girl. I'm so excited. Like, I'm glad I started now in the summer so I can get it over when I don't have school. And yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna vlog in the hospital. You already know HIPAA and shit. You're not allowed to fucking do any of that. But maybe on my break, I'll tell you how it's going and stuff like that. Because I do have free time. So, yeah. Whew. Honestly, y'all, this is the most talkative I felt after a shift. I don't know. I like just really fucking killed it tonight, and you can hear it in my voice. It's just the congestion is killing me. My nose was running so bad under my mask. I had to stuff like a freaking tissue up there all night. My back is hurting because your girl was working. But as you can see, I got my shades on. Don't talk to me, shades, because the sun be busting this early in the morning. Like, it is 7:30. My mama is taking care of me. She's making me some chicken and rice so I can eat when I get home. But, you know, I didn't tell you my position, actually. I realized that I didn't tell you that I'm a pool tech, which means that basically, if you just think of a bunch, like a pool, just a big crowd of just like a bunch of techs, and the hospital just grabs people where they need them. That's basically what a pool is. So each night is different. So when you go into staffing and you have your name on a sticky note on a board, and you're literally picked by floors that need you. So each night is different. Each night I just try to manifest a good teacher and, you know, a night that I'm capable of handling. That's it. I just want someone who wants to teach me and someone who has patience, and so far I've been very lucky. Everyone's been real cool. I don't know. I wanted to film in the hospital, but I felt so awkward talking. Like, there's no way. Plus, because of HIPAA and stuff, you know, but even on my breaks and stuff, like, I was in the break room with, like, my teacher, and I was kind of just like, I'm not about to film right now anyway. Or, like, in the cafe or in the bathroom, like, no. Let's see. I really don't want to get in trouble with my job, so I'm just like, I want to be careful about what I talk about. Because obviously I want to tell you stories and stuff about my night, but this is video evidence that if it ever got back, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be so... Can you imagine I get fired for talking about a patient, like, on my YouTube? Why is there traffic? But you know, I never want to get mad at traffic because it could be someone else's life. And we're all just complaining and they're over here in a car accident. But, you know, I'm just trying to get to bed right now. But it's okay. We're gonna get through it. I just did a 12-hour shift. I'm pretty sure I can wait in traffic for fucking an extra 5 minutes, okay? Oh no, it's just a merging lane and people just love to stare and be extra, so. Is this car gonna let me in or they're gonna be shady? But anyways. Alright, bitch. They beeped at me. Someone gonna let me in or y'all gonna be corny? Thank you, girl. Damn. But y'all would think I use a vlog camera, but this is just iPhone 12. People ask on TikTok too, they're like, why is your quality so pop? And I'm like, girl, I invested in this phone and I'm actually shook at how great the autofocus is. Like, shook. I don't know where the fuck this energy is coming from, but I really hope I can just pass out right now. And honestly, I will say that the toll was easier on my body. I can tell my body's getting used to it, which makes it a hell of a lot easier, especially when you know the pace of like your night and just like when you get your vitals out of the way. There's basically a couple of rounds that you do right when you get on the shift, which is a good like hour and a half of like, it takes an hour and a half basically to go through all the patients. Then you get rounds from your nurses, then you do around 12 o'clock vitals, and then you do like blood sugars and stuff around then. You do vitals at 4 a.m. and then there's just a lot of busy work in between. Like, it's just kind of just knowing your night and how much work you gotta do. But basically, I'm getting it under my wing, you know what I'm saying? I kind of know what I'm doing. So I was vibing tonight. I was watching a lot of conspiracy, like creepy fucking videos in between. And yeah, I'm scheduled to go in the next 2 days. I don't know what else I'm doing with this video. I actually do have to do a little plug for a superfoods brand that I be drinking their smoothies, getting my nutrients and stuff. So I might plug that one next. It's a clip of me and mom. Hey y'all. So I'm here with this Revive Superfood Smoothie Blend, yo. This one is the morning mocha. So it's gluten-free, no added sugar, plant-based, dairy-free, which is so good for your girl because I'm lactose intolerant. Mom's out here eating Mom's out here eating at the blender. This is our like second time trying it. And it's really simple. As you guys saw, you put your preferred, liquid. I've been using oat milk. And then you blend it. You can drink your little smoothie. I do have a discount code for y'all if you want to get like a box of smoothies. If you want to try it out. It's RSF55 Money McMichael. 55% off your order, girl.
Definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Pretty tasty.
So we have a lot of cool flavors I want to try out. Let me grab them. This one is liquid gold. And this one's like a tropical mango smoothie. So, there's like different vibes. This one is like a banana nut chocolate vibe, And I feel so good. It's like a good little treat you can have, after the gym. Not no ice cream. And it's a cute little smoothie. So I'm excited for Gabriel to try it because he has a sweet tooth. Look at you being a little damn stalker. So yeah, be sure to use my code if you guys want to try this stuff out. It's really good, It's a really good little snack.
It's definitely a post-workout treat.
Girl, get in the frame. All you see is your damn eyeball.
I'm here.
We're beefing right now. We're not beefing, but like we want to fucking fight each other right now. Like, yeah. But it's cute. Also, your girl lost 20 pounds, period. So today marks literally me completing my goal. I started in March and I'm down 20 pounds.
Show them the waist.
Is the waist snatched right now though? Oh, we're giving tone.
Yes.
We're giving skinty girl. So yeah, this definitely makes me feel good after I work out, you know what I'm saying? Like something nice, refreshing and light. And you still get your sweet fix, but not yeah, risking it.
And tell them about, like, you chose oat milk. Like, since, like, it's not going to jack up our stomach.
Also, this is dairy free, so.
Love that.
But yeah, y'all. Be sure to check it out. Use my code if you're interested in trying it out. Bye.